The notes for study at Unit 11. Show all the work to receive full credit. Which of the following equations has an isolated x squared term? What we're looking at is the factor squared isolated. In choice A, there's no coefficient and there's no adding and subtracting of a constant. Therefore, A is isolated. In choice B, we have a 17 next to the x squared, therefore B is not isolated. In choice D, we have both a factor of 2 before it and a constant of -4 after term squared. Therefore, x squared is not isolated. In choice C, we have x squared isolated equals 36. Number 2, we're going to simplify square root of -25. Square root of -25 contains a negative within the square root. Negative square root of -1. The negative counts as a square root of -1 to remind you, square root of -1 is just I. And square root of 25 is 5. Technically what we did is break down the square root of -25 into square root of -1 times square root of 25. Putting the constant or the coefficient before the I is best practice. Therefore, square root of -25, 5i. In number 3, we're looking at which part is the discriminant. The discriminant is the formula within the square root. It's b squared minus 4ac. Number 4, how many solutions will the quadratic equation have based on the discriminant? If the discriminant is positive, there are 2 real solutions. If the discriminant is 0, there is one real solution, however, it is repeated twice. If the discriminant is negative, meaning you have a negative within the square root, it is then 0 real solutions. Number 5, we're asked to solve by using the 0 property. Let each factor equal to 0 plus 9 equals 0, x minus 5 equals 0. And solve for x by subtracting 9 on both sides of the equation, so x therefore is -9. Next one is adding 5 on both sides of the equation, therefore x is equal to 5. Next, number 6, solve by factoring. Notice we're looking for factor pairs of 56, which could be 7 and 8. 7 and 8 work because 7 plus 8 is also 15. Therefore, our factors would be x plus 7 followed by x plus 8. Equals 0. At each factor equal to 0, 7. Is -7. Stretch 8 on both sides. -8. Number 7, we're solving by square root. Isolate the square term by dividing both sides by -5. Leaving us with x squared equals 100. Root on both sides. X equals positive negative square root of 100 is 10. Number 8, same steps, except first divide, or first add 14 to both sides. Isolate the squared binomial. 50 plus 14 is 64. Root both sides. Obtain the result of x plus 3 equals positive negative 8. Split into two equations for two solutions. X plus 3 equals 8. X plus 3 equals -8. And solve by subtracting 3 on both sides. X is 5. Subtract 3 on both sides. Once again, keep in mind that -3, -8 plus -3 is -11. And keep the sign. Those are the solutions for that question. Number 9, we have finding discriminant. Keep in mind the formula to do that would be a squared minus 4ac. State the number of solutions. Remember, if it's greater than 0, there's 2 solutions, or 2 real solutions equal to 0. There's 1 real solution that appears twice, and less than 0 is 0 real solutions, which means 2 imaginary solutions. Go ahead and find the discriminant for this equation here. B squared minus 4ac. B is -3. A is 2. B is 2. -3 squared, be careful, is -3 times -3, which is a positive 9, minus 4 times 2 is 8, followed by times 2. 9, then a -8 times 2 is -16. 9 minus 16 is -7. -7 means there's 0 real solutions. Now we're going to move forward to solve by quadratic formula. Quadratic formula consists of setting the equation equal to 0. So let's subtract 4 on both sides. En squared minus 7n minus 4 equals 0. We're finding b squared minus 4ac. B is negative 7. A is 3. B is negative 4. As a reminder, that A is the coefficient of n squared. Negative 7 squared is negative 7 times negative 7, which is 49, minus 4 times 3 is 12, times negative 4, 49 plus 48 is 87. 87 is positive, meaning 2 real solutions. Actually, this total would be 97 as per carrying the 1. Of 97 followed. Preceding that would be plus minus. Preceding that would be the opposite of negative 7, positive 7. Equals x. Don't forget over 2 times a. A is 3. Therefore, our final answer would be 7 plus minus square root of 97 over 6. Lastly, to review, actual quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4 ac all over 2a. The last part of the study guide is to be able to identify transformations for quadratic equations and graph. X plus 1 means left 1. Negative means reflect x axis. Three is vertical stretch 3. So initially, our parent function has the points negative 1, 1, 0, 0, and 1, 1. We're going to start with moving the point at 0. Move left 1, reflect x. Now take this point, left 1, stretch it 3. 1 times 3 because we're multiplying the y value by 3. And then reflect x would be at negative 3. Notice the axis of symmetry is now at x equal negative 1, hence being able to reflect equally distant, so you get a point on the other side of the axis of symmetry. Okay, we're going to complete the same process in number 12. Identify the transformations. -3 means right 3. -4 means down 4. Keeping the same initial points, we then move each one right 1, 2, 3, down 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat the process for each of the initial points, key points on the parent function. From here, we move 1, 2, 3, down 1, 2, 3, 4. The axis of symmetry is the line of symmetry. We can mirror the point on the other side. Obtain the full parabolic graph for this equation. Quadratic equation. This concludes the study guide for Unit 11.